Yeah, freedom fighter, what you're fighting for. Yeah, there is no hope for Babylon no more, brother. Don't try save the world and let them take your life away. If you're searching for freedom, then follow the light, brother. These leaders want us to believe that they have the power to set we free, and that is how they keep us fighting. We're only free when we're united. Tell me, Marcus Garvey, what you're fighting for? Tonight, when you life in London just before they start the next world war. Can't save nobody, you know. If you lose your soul, you got to free yourself. Oh yeah, that's the only freedom you know. And Jah give me life to live. You got to let me live. The only love that you receive is in the love you give. Freedom. When Babylon burning, I begin to cry. My face is fulfilling in front of your eyes, brother. Search all these cities and can't find no life. Remember, it was dry bones that Elijah revived in the valley. Let it all go up in flames. Let the righteous rise again. Cause the ancients will agree. There is no death when you are free. Humanity Rastafari speak for. It can't give you allegiance to governments no more. Can't save nobody, oh no. If you lose your soul, you got to free yourself. Oh yeah, that's the only freedom you know. And Jah give me life to live. You got to let me live. The only love that you receive is in the love you give. Freedom. When Babylon a boom, Jah beg you don't cry. To see a fulfill in front of them eye. Search all the cities and I can't find no life. It was dry bones until I shall revive. I make it burn, make it go up in a flame. Cause it's black Yankees knock out of our lives. I make it burn, make it go up in a flame. And let the righteous children rise again. I'm from the concrete jungle that I beg a refrain. Shot to the mountain and you and I calling name. God never drop you in the city, get you hooked on the pain. Give you the money, all the girls and all the guns and the fame. But you don't find the marijuana and I know what cocaine. I'm mess with the food that you eat and then that mess with your brain. When I talk to you, them from the Vega City and Dallas. Chat to the east and then go cameras and far away. Don't get caught in a Babylon flame. Babylon shall go up in flames. Yeah, brother, sister. You can't save nobody, you know. If you lose your soul, you got to free yourself. Oh yeah, the only freedom you know. And Jah give me life to live, so let them live. Yeah, the only love that you receive in the love you give.
Salute, Chronics. Yeah, man. Salute, De La Vega City. Salute, Dallas Lane. Talk about Dallas Lane long time, you know. So when this artist, you know, bring forth all them area there, you know, the message, we have to say salute, give thanks. Because sometimes we were in a darkness, all we need is, you know, someone for shine some light in some places where we can, you know, at least look for see. Anyway, GOJ, not my business. Not my business. And we really have to try to learn how to mind our own business. So we just take it a step at a time. But I like certain implementation that's being put in place only because of the state of condition of the people. People will not choose to take responsibilities for their own actions. People will not choose to edify themselves correctly before them even try to, act out there. And as such, the government in place of implement rules, regulations, and policies for their subjects, only because it seems to be a necessity. So I'm not one of those ones where I go come out here and bash this and bash that. No, I'm not mind I shine light on information. I light information. That's it. Information share. Information share. Salute Joel Jaguar C. Nantucket Island free man, free inhabitant, true American of this hemisphere. My colleague sent me a video clip saying, get it and have to share it with me. So without further ado, I'll share it with the ones.
Jamaica new road laws starting effective January 1st.
We have here driving without valid fitness, which is $4,000. Driving without registration, which is $10,000. Driving without vehicle being licensed, that's $10,000. Driving without vehicle being insured, $20,000. Driving with incorrect registration plates, $10,000. Use of electronic devices within driver's line of sight while driving, $10,000. Guys, we know we have this tendency now to be driving and using our phones. We have to stop. Smoking ganja while driving, $10,000. Using motor vehicle in contravention of the terms of license, $30,000. And you serve 15 days imprisonment.
That's if you can't pay.
Driving without plates or license decal affixed, $5,000. Driving without a permit or driver's license, that's $2,000. Permitting someone to drive without a license or permit, $15,000. Failure to produce permit or driver's license when stopped, $10,000. I think that's a little bit too steep. That could have been for $5,000.
But it's not our law.
What is not our call on this, but we're just saying. Careless driving where no collision occurs, $11,000. Careless driving where collision occurs, $25,000. These are all these taxi men out there. This one's for you. Driving without seatbelt, $2,000. Driving with passengers not wearing seatbelt, $2,000. And it continues. Sounding horn in silent zones. This is like hospitals, schools, and these areas, $5,000. We're gonna stop. Accompanying a person driving under the influence, $12,000.
Accompanying the person.
No, accompanying a person
Yeah.
driving under the influence, meaning you're in the vehicle with a drunk person. You get charged $12,000. Okay. Failure to obey traffic signs, $10,000. Failure to keep left when being overtaken, $5,000. Failure to keep right when overtaking, $5,000. Failure to allow passenger to other overtaking vehicles, $5,000. Driving across road to obstruct traffic, $4,000. Overtaking without clear view of road ahead, $9,000. Reversing more than 2 vehicle lengths for turning, $3,000. Exceeding speed limit by 16 to 32 kilometers per hour, $12,000. And exceeding speed limit by 33 to 49 kilometers per hour, $20,000. Exceeding that.
Complete gratitude, Joel Jaguasi, for that information share. And I concur. Only because I'm here, I'm see the atrocity and the craziness we're going on the roadway with these people where I don't know. I don't know. Especially the taxi drivers. I already say it, you know, with all of the taxi drivers out there, only 3% probably would have said functionable. Everybody else is just a scramble. Them just do what they want. So when you have a group of subjects and them totally chaotic and indisciplined, then the governors of those subjects have to implement rules to maintain some kind of order. Because these things apply to who it applies to. And we're trying to get in a people business per se, but again, only because we are exist here and we hold ourselves to a much higher standard than what we see out there, then we can commend certain implements and devices and policies put in place for the subjects. Because the subjects what me know, you know, them choose to stay lawful. You understand? The ones them where I man will be intimate with, and the people where say boy them even will drive with big ganja spliff. So we know so them thing is in place for the people and we choose to go outside you know, the norm when them not in the capacity to do so. Because one of the first things you have to can assume is responsibility for yourself. Before you cannot talk about being sovereign. Before you cannot talk about separating from your corporate enslavement. So I not there for say, boy, hey, the government, this or that. I just know so once you pledge your allegiance to a body politic, then them are got behave for, you know, create whatever it is that them deem necessary for their subjects. Ones where is above and outside of that know themselves. And I like the idea when we not affair continue push information where everybody just take it and run with it and do what them want to do. You want freedom, but there is a process for attain your freedom. Most people not want to go through a process. It's like you're on a plantation, and in order to attain your freedom, you have to extricate yourself from that plantation. You have to run away. You have to remove yourself from the plantation. Now, that part of the act, the activity, the action, most people not have it in them. But when the man will step out there and go through the whipping and the dog chasing and the swamp and the prison time and the jailhouse, go through all of that and say them, you know, them will look upon themselves as being free. Then most people are say, boy, I mean, I want to go through that. But hey, what the information there? Hey, it don't work that way. And this is the problem with our people. We want to say all kind of thing about the government of Jamaica when you already delegate your authority right there, and that's a free will exercise. So again, this is one of the reasons I'm going to try put myself in a position where everybody does run in. Now, we just, you know, take our time. I must say salute to our good brother Dimitri out there. Complete gratitude, honor, with power. Yeah, man. To the ones them would know themselves out there. To the true ones them where make them own effort for try, you know. Bring that strength there, that strength of unity there. Because we find it hard to come together and unite. And now we can at least gain some understanding. Why is that? Because we have a lot of people who look like us, speak like us, dress like us, but them intention, them volition is against us as a people, even when them look like we. This is why, down to when it come on to criminality, the intent of the man or woman is important. You understand? And a lot of people out there, their mindset is of a criminal intent, naturally by them own very nature. And as such, the system that is in place have to implement regulation for govern these subjects. Why? Because if you choose to function lawfully, there will be no necessity for these regulations. But any man who function out here or travel on the road out there can see the craziness with these people. So them a traverse the road. Some of them I don't know where them get license. How some of them get licenses. How? When some of them cannot read and write. And I think you have to pass one of them kind of tests there. If you can't read and write, how you get license? Now it become a huge business. But under my business, so I can't get involved. We have to look at it, observe it, and shine light on it, and then leave it. Because we have to say free will. The people them where operate out there, them need them kind of instrument here in place. It's a necessity. I won't be biased and talk about freedom with a bunch of people when I comprehend what responsibility is, or I choose to delegate them responsibility to people where I put things in place for them. And when them behave poor, the very people them put things in place to correct that. It's you, the people, delegate the very body politic, the very governmental body politic. So they are them for stay in line. That's all it is, They are them for just do the right thing out there. And once it applies to you, it does. Because there is no man on earth can tell a next man, say, hey, you better come and register this or register that. There's no such thing. No such thing. And the man where I try to do that, I tell you, say you're a slave and you have a right to stand up. And you have a right to really protect your existence as a free man. And you have to protect your society as a free society. And them thing is not outside or anti-law. This is a lawful act and conduct, choosing to be free. So when a man such as I would say the parliament, now the government of Jamaica, it's only because we take actions to remove ourselves from these kind of corporate body politics. And this is not an edict or say go against your will. No, it's a free will conduct. Now, when the mess hit the fan, you're going to see everybody look somewhere to run. You're going to see everybody want refuge now. Everybody going to start look at themselves and I say, wait, what is this? And this is why I'm going to put myself up like no one. Nobody come bum rush me with no problems when all of the information is already shared. if you do not choose to live upful, lawful, and correct, then live legally. When you live legally, then it's because you can't discipline yourself, so somebody have to put some kind of policy in place to regulate your activity. It is that simple. Yeah, man. So it's where do you place your allegiance? Where is it? You get me? This is why I salute the Ahuuakh people, the Ahuuakh Indian nation, that set apart society. And we are a bit reticent of just opening ourselves up to just everyone. It's about you knowing who you are and what you are and which side of the fence you choose to stand on. We over here choose to stand on the side of good, not commerce, not evil, good. And as such, we choose to move in a lawful way, not necessarily legally, but lawfully. Yeah, and we, demonstrate the distinctions. Yeah, man. We choose to live by the golden rule. We choose not to do no harm. We don't want to do no harm. We not, we walk away from our life. But we can't just sit and allow harm to be done unto us. You know what I mean? So the moment we're not destroying a man's property, we're not defrauding a man out of way have and all and things. And we're not really, damage a man as an individual man and these things, then present whatever laws then is there. Which man I gonna say I do this wrong? We have to reach a level for us now, say boy, if our words we have what we are use, make it become what bond. And if we can manifest that, we put it in writing and agree contractually as man. Freedom is not a gift, and freedom is never a group thing. It's always an individual thing. And then the collective individuals who choose to stand as free ones come together. Yeah, man. And maintain a free society and exist harmoniously, being guided by, the law of nature. Yeah, man. A supreme law to just what them have as man. You do unto others. You do not trespass from this property, do not belong to you. Don't not tell me, say, boy, you have any claim or right on it. How can you? You understand? So for the man or woman, we are going to interact with all one such as us, Ahuuakh people. It will always be contractually. And you as the man or woman, not necessarily your corporation. It's individually or severally. Yeah, because always notice to agent is notice to principal. So don't let them gas you up and make you run out there and make a mess. You understand? Because if you get 10 or 20 or 30 lawsuits, that alone will be overwhelming. Opposed to you get a whole 100 thousands of ones. Bum rush this thing and say, watch you enough of it. So now if you use discretion, and now for balance anything we wanna try get done out there as a governmental organization. I see a platform share some information with GP, and I tell you the same way so it go. On about a month, I got me down there for 45 days. So a lot of the intricacies I now go experience or see. But personally, you know, we have the experience for know say yes. You sleep on the ground in a prison. Or them give you some cut. And if you're fortunate enough, you can buy a hammock, because you have to buy them things. If you don't have money in a GP, dog, near me supper. And when you see that food, that mess, I same way so it goes. And I now go around the corner. I know I eat some of that mess. Until one day, I wash out a plate and I say, yo, all this thing I can't wash out. And I say, them thing here, Lord, like Lord and Lord. So for the man where they are prison when I have nothing, dog, near me your supper. I'm a man in there living at the place where at the toilet area there, so basically water running at which part them sleep on them thing. So we know say another place for one, especially how them have the system structure here. But the truth, the ones I'm talk, because my few days are my little short time vacation there. We see enough to know say boy, you know, it's a whole bunch of human rights violation occur. For one, them have a thing where them have all kind of pigeon. And you see the dust from up on top of the roof. When you eat in the open area, them thing they fall down in your food. When breeze blow them dust, they are thing we are going sick here in a GP. Remember me, I'm going there for a month, so enough of the things that me now going to know like the man them were there for year in, year out. But me know say enough of the ones that me in there, when them do them time and come out, are sick people them later. Sick people them. Just from the condition where them in a. So even when they are prison, you're still under mental torture in there. I can tell you, because I experience it. One of the tricks where them go on with when them kidnap you, because if you're a man like me, them kidnap me from the court. My people them don't know nothing. You understand? And when me go into the prison, it's 3 weeks after me see an administrator. And this administrator is an African woman. She's not even Jamaican. She probably is a Moor. One of them Moorish African woman there. And she full of mess. Because she never contact my people until about 2 days after she have the meet with me when we share the number. It's on go through prison is how it is. When you go in there, you have a phone. When you go in the prison, you have a phone. From you have, you know what I mean? And any man will say, yeah, well, go on where and give you a call. That's how them thing they go. And once you can finance yourself, you don't have much problem, really. It's just the fact where the whole place is a mess. But again, you know, you don't expect prison for the, you know, the Rio Grande or anything like that. So, you know, we just say, boy, what we experience, I really say it go. Yeah, man, it's a very filthy place, man. It's a very untidy place for sure. And because you don't have no facility, you have to have a buckle in your room for use when you urinate. And then when them bus you, sometime 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, when you normally would have up from 4 or 5 and relieve yourself. You have to hold that until them true eye is really sad. You know the sad thing about all of this, people, you will adapt to that mess and it coming like nothing at all. That's the sad part of it. Man, we adapt to these things and create an environment for themselves where it's nothing at all to them. And that is the sad part, that is the dangerous part, what most psychologists will miss. But them kind of place there, the inhumane treatment, I got just breed people for think away and become away. But if you try structure the place in such a way where man can learn to be a better ones when them come forward, then probably it's a different outcome. Yeah, man. I mean, no fair facts say you have ones in there where do them little trade and do them work and do them thing. I know that fair fact. But it's so few, probably one out of a whole 1,000. So you can't talk about it. It's when you have a whole class of ones can move that way, then, you know what I mean? Them things that can be talked about. But truth out there, man, is going to show so much lie there. Hard for you to find the truth. And so much sell out there. Hard for you really see what is truth. And I will ask this question. Where can we find the law? You understand? Because last time I checked the Constitution, I will represent the law. And anything will go outside of that, then that's something where you have to consent and agree to. And I leave it right there. We're not anti-government and we're not anti-law. In fact, we are more law enforcers than just what them are dealing with out there as policies. But if you don't know the law, or if you choose to live outside of the law, then the legal process is there to regulate your activities. Is when you're enslaved, you're required to be licensed to act. We show information of these things from not just yesterday. Yeah, man. Let's look up the origin and take it from there. Again, salute Chronics, big tune. Salute De La Vega City, really a Spanish town, and the whole of them place there, De La Vega. Salute Dallas Lane, Spanish town, same way. Yeah, man. Salute Dumbo Walden. Salute Old Britain. How you mean? And our place and our people, I'm going to show them not say certain light, not all. Yeah, man, some more time we have to shine light on some location. Yeah, man. I would now let go around a Jews land. Salute to the Dallas them around a Jews land. I'm going to mix up now with different names to our phone and mother side of things that. Yeah, man. Waterhouse. Salute. I'm going to mix up, but I know why. Because I see the eye then. Yeah, man. Salute to the free people out there, you know. Truly. And we do have to give thanks. And again, we are the voice in the wilderness. Because we are say the basic, you know. Freedom in. But as by the artists here say, Chronics, freedom fighter, what are you fighting for? Can't make them take your life, you know, freedom fighter. You hear that? So I have to say, salute warrior. Our place, you know. That's why you make it known, say Dallas Lane, when you say De La Vega, you know. Yeah, man, you chant with some ones where I make you know. So salute artists.
freedom, then follow the light. Brother, these leaders want us to believe that they have the power to set we free, and that is how they keep us fighting. We're only free when we're united. Tell me, never go study what you're fighting for. Jamaica, and they live in London just before they start the next world war. Can't save nobody, oh no. If you lose your soul, you got to free yourself, oh yeah, that's the only freedom you know. And try to give my life to live, you got to let me live. The only love that you receive is in the love you give. Freedom. When Babylon burning and I cry, prophecy fulfilling in front of your eyes, brother. Search all these cities and can't find no life. Remember, it was dry bones that Elijah revived.
Dry bones. That's what one is out there. One are in the valley of dry bones. But I can't open your eye.
You can't give your allegiance to governments no more. Can't save nobody, oh no. If you lose your soul, you got to free yourself, oh yeah, that's the only freedom you know. And Jah give me life to live, you got to let me live. The only love that you receive is in the love you give. Freedom. Prophecy I fulfill in front of them. I search all the cities and I can't find no life. It was dry bones until I shall revive. I make it run, make it go up in a flame. Cause it's black Yankees knock out of our line. I make it run, make it go up in a flame. And let the righteous children rise again. I'm from the concrete jungle, Jamaica refrain. Shot to the mountain and hear it highly echo your name. And then we drop you in the city, get you hooked on the pain. Give you the money, all the girls and all the guns and the fame. But I'm gonna find the marijuana and I'm gonna cocaine. I'm messing the food that I eat and then I'm messing their brain. When I talk to you, them from the Vegas City and Dallas. Talk to the ears and then go call my